one major point of view about development on the Grand Canyon? Corey?
Well, the development was that they were starting to build, tourist, kind of like tourist attractions, like snack bars and restaurants in the Grand Canyon, which is kind of, but they, some people say it's kind of destroying the natural land.
Okay, so I heard you say that some people feel like it's destroying the natural land, right? So they're building right inside the Grand Canyon, which has never happened before. And they're having snack bars, they're having restrooms and gift shops. I think they said a restaurant. So it's something that's never happened before. So there's one side of, one point of view that says that this is destroying the natural beauty of how it's always been. What's the other point of view? Nippy?
Well, the other point of view is it's like a positive way, so like we want to keep the restrooms and the restaurants, so that like if like before there weren't any restrooms and we had nowhere to go to use the restrooms, so I think it'll be helpful in like restaurants in case if they get hungry.
Okay, so if they're just down enjoying the Grand Canyon and they have to use the restroom or they get hungry, there's attractions right there available for them. So how did people used to get down into the Grand Canyon? Liam? They would have to hike down there. So what's different now? Julia?
They're making this, like, I guess, it's kind of like a
Zip line.
train or something like that. Like that,
Gondola?
yeah, that like carries them down and on the zip.
Right, so it's kind of like a zip line, like at a ski resort where there's a gondola, but it would go all the way down into the canyon. So what was that point of view? What would be that point of view? Why would people think that way?
It wouldn't take them that long to get down there.
Right, it's so quick to get down there, right? So basically, I think we've got it. So one point of view is that it's quick, easy access, it's accessible down there, and you get a view like you'd ever had before, right? On the other hand, it's ruining the natural beauty of the Grand Canyon. So now I have some questions that I want you guys just to discuss in your groups. So we're going to do this as small groups. So I want this to be a group right here. This big group back here, let's divide it up into these four and these four. This is a group, and then you guys, Nathan, if you want to work across from Aaron, you guys can all work together. And here's the questions. Oh, one more thing. These are going to be our talking sticks. So, the person in your group that has this is the only one that can talk. So, you hold it, you have the floor. While you're holding your talking stick, you can discuss your answer to the question and then pass it on, and the next person wants to speak while that person is holding the talking stick, they can share their response to one of the questions, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, here are the questions. I'll go over them. Alright, let's listen up. Class. Here are the questions. So we have, what was the point of view of the Native Americans? Okay, that's the first question. Then we have, what connections can you make to our science unit on landforms? Oh, and I missed one. What was the point of view of the developers? Okay? So, take a few minutes, about 5 minutes, and just each person discuss what you think the point of view was of the Native Americans, the developers, and then how do you think it relates to landforms? You don't all have to answer every question, but if you guys kind of hit it as a group, just make sure that all the points get discussed. You guys have questions about that? That's the people that lived there. Like you have the people that lived around there. Okay, guys, go ahead and discuss.
And then the other one, I feel like the Native Americans, they said like they played there. So only they didn't want like developers. I just said Native make like restaurants. other people's stuff. Like, the people who want to build it and like positive that they wanted to, like the Native American people, they like didn't want to because like they said like it would mess up the natural beauty of the Grand Canyon.
So what is the developer's point of view?
They think it's okay.
They think it's okay? Alright. And how did somebody, you can pass on the stick to somebody that wants to speak. How does this relate to our science landforms unit, Lanaja?
It relates to, because it's like talking about landforms and how land changes.
And how the land changes over time?